My first video on this channel featured a visit to the Classic Rock Show in Liverpool, which was uploaded on the 14th of February 2020, which is what started it all off.
Good morning everybody, my name's Kev Berry.
I've seen this production many times, which has been on tour at the beginning of each year now for over a decade. It is a production that I as a musician always inspires me. Like many of its fans, I love the iconic setlist that never fails to impress. The sound and lighting are amazing, and the talent and skill of the artist is flawless in delivering note-for-note accuracy of each track performed. But for me personally, it is the overall experience that makes the Classic Rock Show very special, which is after all a celebration of great iconic music. But how is it all brought together? Well, Jess Harwood has been in the show for a number of years now, being the only female in the current lineup. Her talent enables her to showcase the best of female artists, from Patti Smith, Ann Wilson and Stevie Nicks, adding a further dimension to the show's repertoire. But she has other interesting productions on the go too, so let's find out more. Jess Harwood,
Hey.
The Classic Rock Show. We're here in the beautiful St George's Hall, Bradford.
Yeah.
Yeah, what a fantastic venue this is. And you're obviously in the Classic Rock Show. We're playing, well, I'm not playing this tonight, but you are. Thought I was then for a minute. Okay, so how long have you been in the Classic Rock Show now, and how did that start?
I've been in the Classic Rock Show 5 years, 2018.
Right.
That equals 5 years, doesn't it? I'm sure. Yeah, started in 2018. James Cole asked me if I wanted to do it.
Right, yeah.
Because I'd started the previous year with Rumours.
Yeah.
So obviously, you know, he'd seen a few bits. So yeah, asked me if I wanted to join the Classic Rock Show, and
Brilliant.
I thought, yeah, why the hell not?
Yeah, well, why not? You know, like you're here, you're obviously 5 years down the road, you're still loving it.
I love it.
So yeah.
So
you've mentioned Rumours of Fleetwood Mac, which is another CMP production. You do a lot of the hard work at the front of Rumours, which I've seen a good few times now. It's another great production.
Yeah.
How did that come about?
The Rumours?
Yeah.
It was, I have SoundCloud, and Cos had messaged me on SoundCloud. Funny story, this.
Oh, right, yeah.
So I never really used to check my SoundCloud a lot.
Yeah.
My dad used to, you know, check it and whatever. And they were on holiday, Mum and Dad were on holiday, and I was at home. And when he got back, he said, "Oh, Jess, you got a message, you know, off somebody. Why don't you check it out?" So I thought, yeah, all right, I'll have a see.
Yeah.
Anyway, it was Cos asking me, basically mentioning about potentially singing as Stevie Nicks in this show.
Right. Just for the viewers out there, who's Cos? Who's that?
He is the drummer in Rumours of Fleetwood Mac.
Ah,
yeah.
Right. Yes, I know what you mean.
Yeah.
Right, with you. Yeah. Okay. Right. Oh,
So,
that's interesting.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So he messaged me, and I remember being at work on my break, and I thought, right, I'll give him a quick ring.
Yeah.
And he said, basically, you know, the ins and outs. Oh, we've got a Fleetwood Mac show.
Yeah.
Will you be able to do Stevie Nicks? Send me over a few songs of you singing. And yeah, met him in Liverpool, and kind of the rest is history.
Right. Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, brilliant. So how long ago was that then? Was that?
That was 2016.
Was it? Right. Yeah.
That was the latter end of 2016.
Yeah.
I did my first
Right.
shows with Rumours.
Excellent. So it's gone from SoundCloud.
Yes.
Cos has obviously picked that up in some kind of way.
It was YouTube. So
right.
I mean, I started, oh no, God, there's so many. I started YouTube however many years ago, and used to put like a few covers on here and there.
Yeah.
And Cos will tell you, one of the covers that he saw of mine was a piano version of Hotline Bling by Drake.
Oh, right, yeah.
And that's what he saw.
Was it?
And then it took him to SoundCloud, and he messaged me.
And that's kicked it all off, and that's what's brought you here today with the Classic Rock Show.
Yeah.
So fantastic. Right, I've got loads of questions to ask, because all these guys out there that watch these shows, they want to know a bit more about the personalities behind the people presenting to them on the stage.
Yeah.
So, from Blackpool.
From Blackpool.
Yeah. Born, bred.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'm obviously born in Blackpool, just live outside the town there. I played a gig in Blackpool very recently. We just mentioned this just earlier.
Yeah.
And we just finished the first set. We finished off on Fleetwood Mac song. Can't remember what it was. Bloke at the bar says, "That's fantastic. Have you ever seen Rumours of Fleetwood Mac?" I said, "Yeah, I have. It's a great show." He says, "Well, my best mate's daughter fronts that show, and I don't know who he is." And we mentioned this earlier, and obviously that person is you. You know, and you do all the Stevie Nicks stuff. So for the guys watching this video, which is about the classic rock show, you really need to go and check out Rumours of Fleetwood Mac. It will be touring
April. Start of April. Literally, this finishes. Our last gig's the 21st of March. I think I've got about a week, if that, off.
Yeah.
And then rehearsals start for Rumours.
Right, yeah.
It's all go, go, go.
Busy time. So I keep seeing dates popping up. So is there anything, there's a lot of sort of domestic UK shows at the minute. Have you got anything sort of going on in the States and Canada again this year?
That's the plan. Yeah. Nothing, I don't know of anything yet, but you know, October, November, hopefully we'll get over there again and do a couple of months.
And the differences between the two shows is very simply this. This is like a medley of iconic sort of classic rock.
Yeah.
Rumours of Fleetwood Mac it's Fleetwood Mac.
Just,
You know, which one do you prefer? Have you got a preference or?
Which one do I prefer? I mean, if I'm being honest, I prefer classic rock.
Do you? Right.
Just because I'm more. I feel like Rumours because I'm at the front and you know I'm there and I've got kind of more to do.
So you're the focus
Rumours.
of attention.
So it's like more pressure and I've got to really concentrate and make sure that I don't mess up lyrics here, there and everywhere. But on classic rock, I'm a bit more at the back. I've got my few songs that I do at the front, but it's just a bit more fun. I can
Pressure's off a bit.
I can relax a bit more and just have a good time. So in terms of that, I do prefer classic rock.
Right,
just because I can have a
relax, chill out, enjoy it, and just get into it. So this is an interesting sort of question in terms of, say, for example, Rumours of Fleetwood Mac. You've got, say, it's Fleetwood Mac through and through, but you've got a mixture of people there.
Yeah.
You're not the only female in the band in Rumours of Fleetwood Mac.
No.
But in this show, you are. How do you find that?
I really don't mind it.
Right.
Because, I mean, all the guys are great. So there's just no complaints whatsoever. And I mean, I kind of think, I'm one of the lads as well.
Right,
It's fun. I don't mind it at all.
Excellent.
Yeah.
Well, what I see, I mean, it's sort of quite privileged really, because obviously I've been to the shows quite a few times and that, but what I'm seeing now is in the background, the personalities which these guys want to know about.
Yeah.
And it's good, like Tim Brown and Wayne, they're going to Co-op every night for sandwiches. And,
Meal deal.
Yeah, and we're getting to see how it all works, which is what it's all about, So, okay, so the classic rock show, you've got a couple of songs in this.
Yeah.
And I saw you doing El Dorado. About
Desperado.
Sorry, one word about El Dorado. That's a show, isn't it? Desperado. Obviously the Eagles, but it's a cover by who?
Linda Ronstadt.
That's right, yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, so did you pick the song?
Yeah, kind of.
Right.
It was last year in America. Me and Henry came and did the Rumours tour in America last year.
Yeah.
And we were in a venue, I can't even think where now, Chattanooga.
Yeah.
And there was a piano. So we were like, right, we need to do something.
Yeah.
Just put it on my Instagram or whatever. So we ended up doing a little version of Desperado.
Yeah.
And then me and Henry were saying, oh, actually, I think that's quite nice. I think it'd go really well in the classic rock show, because in the classic rock show we always have like an acoustic number,
right?
Or like a really slowed down song. So I sent it over to James. I was like, I think this would be really good. Can you try and make it work?
Yeah.
And he did.
Fantastic.
Yes, it's.
Well, that's one good thing I quite like about this show. When I spoke to James Cole, who's the musical director, I asked him about the set list and who influences it, and it's essentially an open forum, but he's got the final word whether it's going to go in or not.
Yes.
And that obviously has, which is great for you and Henry.
Yeah.
I do know from the feedback that I have seen, it responds well with the audience as well.
Yeah.
It slows the pace down a bit before back into the classic rock mentality again. It's a nice little bit of a break, isn't it?
Yeah.
You know, and you can shine in that with your vocals.
Yeah, especially for me, because a lot of these songs, classic rock, are really high.
Yeah.
And I'm not comfortable in that in that range, you know. I'm more of a low, medium sort of low gal. So Desperado, I can really just it's my range. Brilliant. It's perfect. I love it. Yeah.
Right. Excellent. That's really good. Okay, so classic rock show. We're coming to the end of the tour now. It's about 10 shows to go. I think it is at the minute.
Yeah. Is this show 32 tonight? We've got 39.
I think it is, isn't it? I've heard 40's been mentioned. Whether that's right or not, I don't know. How have you found the tour so far? It seems quite sort of. It's been bang, 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 bit of a break, and then you're back into it again. How have you found that?
It's great.
Excellent.
Love it. Yeah. I just, like I said before, guys are great. Everybody on hit is always a good vibe.
Yeah.
I sleep really well on the bus.
Oh, that's good. Yeah.
Which helps.
It's always a bonus.
You know.
Yeah.
But yeah, no, it's good, and the break in the middle was definitely very much needed.
Yeah.
Because, like you say, it was a lot. A lot of shows, and we'd just done a run of 5, which is quite hefty, especially for like Rudy and Jesse that are singing all these rock songs like. So yeah, by the time it got to coming up to the break in the middle, it was very much needed. We were all a bit. It was cold.
So what did you do on your break? How did you sort of relax?
What did I do?
Unwind.
I just chill at home.
Right.
Go to the gym.
Yeah.
And see friends as well.
Yeah.
Because literally half of my time I'm away.
It's like touring now, isn't it? Like I said with the rumours of Fleetwood Mac, that's going to be on top of you before you know it.
Yeah, so. I'm literally away, so friends are always, you know, I always make time for friends and family. So.
Right, that sounds good.
Yeah.
So, okay, so not only do you do the rumours of Fleetwood Mac and the classic rock show, you've got a YouTube channel going as well.
Yeah.
Which I must admit, I watch it because I watch it because I get to see what goes on in the background, which makes this what it is, and I find it really interesting. But what you also throw in is almost like food reviews.
Oh, I know.
I take it you like your food.
I like my food, you know. Yeah.
So what's your favourite food? So when you're in Blackpool, what do you... Right, I've got a week off. I need to go to my favourite food spot. What would that be? What would you get off a menu?
What would I get off a menu? See, that is the thing.
Right.
If I've got a week off at home, I tend to cook.
Oh, right,
I really look forward to buying my food and cooking meals. Because don't forget, when you're out on tour, literally every day, it's to a different restaurant or to the Co-op or M&S or wherever. So when I get home, I'm like, I just want some
homemade
food.
Food.
But favourite food... I don't know, it's a tricky one. I really love all foods.
Right,
I was saying this before, I'm so glad I'm not picky.
Yeah.
Because I love it all.
Right, I've got a burning question for you.
Go on.
Domino's or McDonald's?
Domino's.
Domino's.
Yeah, do you know what I've been loving recently?
Go on.
The vegan Domino's.
Right, yeah.
So it's vegan cheap, but it's all vegan.
Ah,
so yeah, so I've been getting on the vegan Domino's hype.
Fantastic.
Yeah.
Oh, that's really good. Right, you're also playing a bit of guitar as well, so I've seen you playing guitar before. You're going to be getting up and doing some more stuff with guitar in the future, do you think, within the classic rock show, or indeed rumours or anything else? Or?
Probably, in classic rock, I'm probably going to leave the lads to it.
Yeah.
But I do a bit on the keys.
Yeah.
But yeah, guitar, I'll leave the lads to that. You know, I'm very basic. You know, I don't know a whole lot.
The reason why I'm asking is obviously I didn't realise until I interviewed Tim Brown that he's basically a guitarist. He's got a PRS. He's watching YouTube channels about guitars and stuff, and it really threw me a curveball when I'm talking to him. Wow, hang on a minute. We've got Henry going out with his Roland at the front doing his in jump. You know, so I was thinking Jesse Smith, he's on his guitars as well. Perhaps yourself might want to come out and do a bit, you know.
Could do. Who knows in the future?
You never know.
Who knows?
That's food for thought, isn't it, really? So, yeah. Right, well, you're an absolute star. Thank you for taking the time to speak to us today. It's been absolutely fantastic. The show's great. I'm going to be sat in the audience tonight as well. So
amazing.
But have a really good end of the tour. Enjoy it, and then have a successful tour with Rumours. You never know, I might catch up then, because we're going to see a couple of those shows as well.
Cool,
So I think you've got a show in Blackpool with Rumours as well.
Yes, in June.
At the Winter Gardens, I think it is. So, but I think we're at the Philharmonic watching it, I think, the next time round. So guys, if you're not checked out Rumours of Fleetwood Mac, if you're not aware of it, this girl's a star in it, does a brilliant job with the rest of the team. Check them out. Next time, we speak to the keyboard section with Henry Burnett. And if you've enjoyed this edition, please subscribe so that you don't miss an edition of your favourite content. We look forward to seeing you then.